This is the speaking test of the International English Language Testing System taking place on Monday, 3rd June 2024 at IELTS Base Camp. Center number IBC007. The candidate name is Fahim Mahmoud Rinku and the candidate number is 2301001. The examiner is Irin Jahannim and the examiner number is 433816. Good evening, sir. I am Irin Jahannim. Can you tell me your full name?
My full name is Fahim Mahmoud Rinku and you call me Fahim.
Okay. Can I see your identification, please? Thank you. Now, in the first part of the test, I am going to ask you some questions about yourself. First, I would like to ask you about your hometown. What kind of place is your hometown?
Well, it is a nice place and my home district is Kustia Shabetara Kustia, and there are some famous places like Rabindranath Puribari, and Kustia is a cultural place, and I would like to tell you, you must be visited my hometown and you would like that.
Okay. Tell me about the most interesting place in your hometown.
My hometown interesting place is rivers. There are two kind of rivers, namely Podda and Gorai. Some of people, when they take rest, they are going to swim, and also it is a physical exercise, and I born in there my entire life and I love this.
Okay. Now, let's talk about travel. How easy is it to travel in your country?
I think so, because there are many transportation in our country like bus, car, micro, and you also travel your personal transportation like bus and motorbike, and I love to travel some places to with my motorbike, and I am also be a traveler loving person. That's why I love to travel any place to another with my bike.
Okay. Are there any parts of your country that are difficult to travel to, and why or why not?
I think so. In big cities like Dhaka is the capital of Bangladesh, there are so many crowd and so many people, and also there are so many transportation. I that's why I feel like difficult when you are busy to meet someone immediately. Then you have some time to get there, and that's why you should get some more free time to reach there and meet this person, and there are some traffic issues. That's why you get some proper time to meet.
Okay. Now I am going to give you a topic and I would like you to talk about it for 1 to 2 minutes. Before you talk, you will have 1 minute to think about what you are going to say, and you can make notes if you wish. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So here is some paper and pencil to make notes, and here is your topic. Can you start now, sir? Start.
Well, it's depend on situation, time, and where are you staying at your life and interior life, and that's why I would like to tell you about the difficulties importance in our country. And I while I live in Bangladesh, and for my study approach I am come in big city in Dhaka. That's why I face some problem, that is water pollution and the air pollution, because it is a big city in our country and there are so many people in this city, and everywhere you can see many of industrial businessmen, and there are many of buildings. That's why if you need a fresh air, you don't get it in here. You should go to another place like a park or out of this city. And we talk about water pollution. I would like to inform you that here you can drink a fresh water. This time you don't get fresh water at your varsity or college or your school, and they are provide a muni- they are provide a purified water.
Thank you, sir. We have been talking about an environmental problem in your country, and I would now like to ask you some questions related to this. First, let's consider global environmental problem. Tell me about some of the environmental problems that are affecting countries these days.
This time, one thing in my head, that is environment pollution, is this, that is the environmental pollution, and this is the air pollution. I think because many of industrial businessmen, they are created a building to damage our environment, and they are destroy some of our garden, trees, and parkland also, and they are build a building there, and this is, I think, that's why our environment and all of the world, this is a very conspicuous conspicuous.
Well, do you think that governments around the world are doing enough to tackle the problems?
I think so, because government should stick a rule, and many of people are not to elaborate, and they are not familiar with this, and I think government should take a strict rule, and they should some step by rules, and they should some and they should some strict rules, and people has some awareness of this situation. And I personally advise that we should more and more awareness, then we can solve this problem easily.
Now we will look at environmental problems and disasters caused by human. So, why do you think environmental disaster caused by humans happen?
Actually, this time I have not a good knowledge about this topic, but I think is I think that is government, when government should take a step for our awareness and people awareness, then some of people and also I and my neighborhood and my some of friends are very awareness to take this issue, and this happened actually.
Thank you, sir. This is the end of the speaking test for IELTS.